Primus won in his fight versus Tim Wilde at Bellator, Birmingham last May. Year was nonetheless successful. I just knew that my ground game was way better than Wilde's, and once I got him down I was going to catch him. It was his first fight since losing the lightweight title to Michael Chandler by decision. Primus is no doubt the better all-around fighter. I suspect Primus will try to show off his striking early in the fight. When I talked to him, he said he is frustrated with the matchmaking and people thinking he got lucky beating Chandler. Primus should breeze through this contest, which is exactly what Bellator would like to see. If he can win a few more fights, even if it's in the form of a squeaker or two against a contender, it gives Bellator the ability to book a trilogy fight with Chandler. He is so competitive and I hate thinking about losing. The Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt bounced back from his championship loss with a Gogo Plata submission victory in May. The maneuver won him numerous Submission of the Month awards due to its rarity and sophistication. On top of having a full training camp for this fight, Primus has the upper hand in terms of competition he has faced. It makes me train hard. Bungard, not the most technical guy. Bungard, who's replacing an injured Peter Queally, has struggled to remain active, having competed only once a year for the past 6 years. He captured the 155-pound title in June 2017 from Michael Chandler due to doctor stoppage. The bad guy will become the first Scottish fighter to headline a Bellator bill when he faces champion Brent Primus, of the USA. It's a massive audience for me, hitting the American eyes. Bungard, who has 15 wins from 20, he's got 9 wins out of 10 fights. It's not the easiest fight to take on at a couple of weeks' notice. But you need to jump at the opportunity of headlining a show. Make it ugly and make it a war. But they don't call me the good guy. With doubts over the Scots' fitness, meaning he may change his usual gung-ho tactics. If I go for it full out the first round, I'll maybe tire myself. So I'll maybe go in with a better game plan and try and play it like a game of chess or a puzzle. Bungard's appearance in the Irish capital this weekend comes 3 months after his last pro fight yielded a swift victory. I feel like my stand-up and my ground game is better than it has ever been, so I'm ready and confident. He thinks a dominant display will allow him to put the eyes of the world on Glasgow as he eyes up a blockbuster hydro date in the future, and repay the supporters who have followed him for his last 3 fights in 9 months across the UK. Bungard reckons his new approach to his weight and nutrition will properly prepare him for the bout, something that didn't happen ahead of the fight against the Englishman in June. Along with Chris Bungard, fellow Scot Chris Duncan will be making his second outing for the promotion. If the two are successful come February 22nd, there is a possibility that we could be seeing Bellator touchdown in Glasgow for the very first time in the not-too-distant future. Thanks for listening.